What's going on, everyone? I want to address yesterday's drama involving Bayer, the situation that happened, as well as the video that I put out. I've been reading every comment, I've been seeing everything on Twitter and all that, and it's just something that I need to talk about. It needs to be addressed. I spoke to Bayer himself today. He reached out to me. He just wanted to chat. It wasn't an interview, it wasn't anything like that. I did record the conversation. I told him that if I decide to upload something, if I used it, I would let him know in advance, as I do with everyone. Um, but it's just something that we need to talk about as a community because there's a big issue. Before I get into it, this video is not monetized in any way. I'm not making any money off of this. I have created my channel for the sole purpose of bringing light to this issue within Destiny. I find it fascinating that these hacks perform the way they do, these cheats perform the way they do. I find it interesting that so many people have easy access to it and they're using it, and it's ultimately just hurting the game. All these guys are out here using them. Some people are profiting off of it. They're making money. They're doing trials carries. They're doing trials recoveries. They're using these cheats. Their account's getting banned. The person whose account they're playing on is getting banned. It's insane right now. But I wanted to bring some light to the situation. First and foremost, after reading the comments, I was really disgusted by a lot of the things I read. Between Twitter, YouTube, everything. It's one thing to hate on someone for cheating in a video game. We all hate it. We all disagree with it. We think it's just the worst thing you can do as gamers. But there is absolutely no reason that anyone should be sending this kid death threats or things along those lines. He's 15 years old. He fucked up and he made a mistake. So I sympathize with him in a sense that, he doesn't deserve that. He made a mistake. Us in the Destiny community, we've kind of gotten like cheater crazy, myself included. You go into a trials match, you look the person up on trials report. He's got 87% head percentage or 90% head percentage, and you're like, oh, we're playing a cheater. Or you look at a profile and you see that the account is private. Any of these little things, man, and then we just start crying cheater. If a guy jumps out and quick scopes you while he's in the air, he must be cheating. I think that's an issue, and there's a lot of people who are being accused and a lot of people whose names are being thrown out that shouldn't be happening. So I think as a community, we need to calm down. We need to have more definitive proof before we call someone out. Now, obviously, I posted a bunch of videos on YouTube of me playing cheaters. 99% of the time, it's me playing somebody who has teleports, speed hacks, and he self-revives or he one-shots you with a hand cannon, something like that. I think I've posted one video where we played a team that maybe wasn't cheating, but 99% was cheating. So we as a community, we need to be a little weary of this and how we go about it, because if everyone's being called out, then it's just going to keep hurting the game. We just need to be smarter in a way that is beneficial to the community and not ultimately going to hurt the community. So, like I said, I spoke to Bayer today. He reached out to me. I want you guys just to listen in. This is not an interview. This was just him and I having a chat. Did ask him a couple of questions. He's 15. I know I've said that a few times, but he knows he made a mistake. He doesn't know how to come back from it. He's upset because he obviously lost some friends. He lost a clan. He lost a community. The whole 9 yards. He did message me a little while ago and say, hey, I just wanted to let you know I did log into my account today. I'm still not banned. So there is that. He also let me know that there's still like 13 days left on his subscription with Perfect Aim. So, there's all that. But you guys can be the judge. You guys can listen in. All I ask is that if you think somebody is cheating, report them in game, report them on Steam. Also, send a report into Bungie. I will leave the link to that in the video description box because you can upload a video to YouTube and send the link right to them. Any emails that come into me involving cheaters, I'm most likely not even going to do a video on. I'm not planning on covering most of these. If something happens in the community, a streamer gets outed, or somebody gets caught, or somebody admits to it, I am going to cover that. That is Destiny news. I am enjoying this like journalistic point of view in the way that I'm covering the cheating by having some interviews, by showing you guys some gameplay. So I'm going to continue doing that, but I'm going to be more wary of the way that I approach some of these videos. You guys are also going to see more gameplay videos. You're going to see some other styles of videos on my channel. You'll notice I don't just upload cheater videos. I upload gameplay. Last week I did a things we miss about Destiny 1. So I'm going to calm down on the cheater stuff for now, but if something big happens, I'm going to cover it. Anyway, let's get into it. Just listen to what Buyer said, and I'll see you guys on the next video. You know, you said you wanted to talk to me, and you know, I obviously did that video yesterday, and you know, I just want, you know, I'm here to talk. I'm not going to bitch, I'm not going to complain. Is it right for, you know, if I had known that you were going to be getting fucking threats and shit from that video, I would have never done it. So, because of that, I apologize so much, man.
Thank you, bro. But here's the thing, like, I wanted to clear some stuff out, cause for example, Disp, the guy I was playing with, I
Yeah.
only know him for like 4 weeks. Met me in LFG. At the time, I wasn't cheating. I started cheating in like Burnout, so he didn't know, and
So
he
you
was getting hated for it.
so you started cheating this last time in Burnout, not the first time.
No, yeah, the first time I started cheating was on Burnout. It was like the Monday. It was Monday.
Yeah.
And then Anomaly, I didn't play at all. I played like I got some people in my account. That's it. Some of my friends got in, and then Jav is where I started using like prominently. Like I used for one card aimbot.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, and then the rest I just walls. But yeah, that one game against Panda, I turned on the aimbot completely. I don't know what I was doing. I wasn't thinking correctly.
Now, you said you were going through perfect aim.
Yeah,
So,
I used perfect there.
so what made you buy it?
So I honestly don't think I was bad before. I like a 1.3, but I don't know. I just don't know really. But I kept playing cheaters, so I was like, come on, man. I gave up. That mentality. If you can't beat them, you join them.
But you also got to think like you go up against a team like that,
And then
they're
there's gonna be
going to,
consequences.
well, it's not that. They're going to know.
Mhm.
I mean, the thing
For
is,
sure.
like, you know, I'm a 1.4, 1.5. I play 250, 300 games of trials every weekend, and
Mhm.
I live in Asia.
Yeah.
I can pick out an aimbot and a cheater from a mile away because, like, last night, our last 11 games, we played 8 cheaters.
Yeah.
Like, that's Asia. It's just full of them.
Before I started streaming, I removed the files. The recycle bin was empty before. I never like I have nothing in my recycle bin. I just clear it every day. Just I don't know why. And yeah, aim force wasn't actually something I could like. I was actually gonna like show Khalek on my PayPal and my stuff like that, but he just went out and did that.
It is what it is, man. Um, did your account get banned by Bungie?
I'm not sure. I can check my profile now. Check if I have a game ban. Um, no, I do not have a game ban, which I
Yeah.
suppose I'm still not on ban. No, I was gonna say that even like on like this, he can like appeal to his ban. I can like I'm getting banned for sure, and I wanted like I was thinking to myself like, can I start over from this? Can I like start still play Destiny and be legit?
God only knows, man. You might get banned from more than just one thing.
Here's the thing, like Calico's still going at me. Like he's
Yeah.
posting stuff on Twitter right now, and here's the thing. He messaged me first to apologize, and I told him myself I want to explain myself because I want to explain like what really happened and like a cheater's POV before they actually talk, like, shit. But no, there's not much I can do about it.
Yeah, and I just think that right now, because the way that the community is and how bad this has gotten, because you gotta think, anybody that plays this game, for the most part, are D1 beta vets. People that are still playing. They love the game, they've been around since the beta, and we never had an issue. The only issue we ever had back in D1 was getting hit offline by DDoSers. Now Steam's got DDoS protection, and as soon as they brought trials back, it's been kind of crazy with the amount of it.
Like I've been contacted by like lawyers and stuff saying I can take legal action on this. I'm like, no, I don't want to take it that far. I'm not trying to waste like resources on this.
Well, like against me and stuff also for making the video.
No, there's a made a video about me spreading lies about saying that I cheated way before, which I knew that I joined the clan like 4 weeks ago, and they just spread lies for views. There's I don't know, man. There's been a lot of lies going on.
But as for getting back into D2 and trying to play legit, I don't know if it's going to happen, man. Especially right now, because if you've only had the cheat since Burnout, that's only 2 weeks ago, which means your membership is still active on Perfect Aim for at least another 2.5 weeks.
Down there, I had 15 when this week started, so
Yeah, so I mean, because it's a 1 month subscription.
yeah, it really sucks.
I know it
But
does.
nothing I can do about it. I do deserve it.
I
Like
I,
I do.
ag- I agree with you on, like, like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and shit on you. You're a kid, man. But yes, do you deserve it? Of course you do. Do
Yeah.
you deserve as much hate as you're getting? Yes and no. To an extent, yes, but not the way that people are going about it.
Like I don't care if people call me out like on cheats, like you deserve to be banned. Like that's okay. That's.
Yeah.
But then asking like saying that I should be publicly ashamed and stuff like that. Like I don't know.
Now, what was when Calico was bitching at you?
Hmm.
I don't know the backstory. So what was he talking about like 4 weeks ago? You caused him money.
Okay. And burnout.
Yep.
We played Calico 3 times. Me
Okay.
and Disp.
Yep.
And the two games I was using walls regularly. I wasn't being blatant about it. He didn't suspect anything. Then the third game we were losing bad, so I had to go aimbot and caused us to him knowing that I was cheating, and then one of his teammates messaging my teammate Disp, which then led to him not responding, and that's why it all led to this in Calico, saying that it cost him money because he was in a recov.
Ah.
Yeah.
So because I'm assuming you beat him all 3 games.
I don't really. I think he like beat me most of the times. That's why he was like, I ran you over and stuff.
Yeah. In regards to getting back into Destiny, I don't know how you're going to do that
Yeah.
because the buyer name is tainted now. I know Calico asked you, did you learn a lesson?
Yeah, I did. To not cheat ever in a game, never, or anything that has to like involves you having an advantage over the other team or anything like that.
The way he started when he came in, he said, "Hey, you are a dirty stinking cheater, but now you're redeemed or you're reformed."
Mhm.
And then he started shitting on you, but take those words seriously, like, you did this, you fucked up. Now you're in that phase where you get to kind of reform yourself.
Mhm.
You're 5 years from now, you could be playing a complete different game. You could be playing at a competitive level. You could be getting signed to an organization, something like that. You just don't know.
Mhm.
So, from today, this is where you kind of change and you go back to playing legit.
Yeah. Thank you for letting me speak to you.
No, no problem.
All right. Thank you, man.
No,
Thank you
no
for
problem.
taking my call. All right,
Oh,
see you, bro.
all right. Take it easy.